show you, well, hopefully it works, but what to do if you have a sticky ignition. What I mean by sticky for a motorcycle is, well, check this out. It's, I go to put in the key, and it doesn't go in all the way. So it makes it not turn, so you really gotta force it. And that can get kind of annoying, especially when taking it out. It doesn't really want to come out at all, so you gotta pull it out. And now there's a couple reasons why it can do this. There's the first reason where the lock itself is faulty, and that happens on quite a few Kawasaki bikes, but I've had the bike for a while and I think it would have happened by now. And there's another thing that makes me think it's not that, which is this also started acting up, but I fixed it with WD-40, so now it's really smooth. The thing is with this, WD-40 won't really work. It works a little different. This is more of a simple lock-in. When they build these things, they build them to prevent this from happening. What happened was it rained and water basically worked its way in with a little bit of dirt, which is making it not work well. So to counter that, we don't use WD-40 like in this one. This is okay to use because it just works fine. This works a little differently. And why it happened was I didn't just ride in the rain. It rained a while and it set in there, and it finally is like a week before I rode my bike again, and it rained a couple of times, so left it outside and it worked its way in there. So you want to use a dry lube, because if you use something like WD-40, it's just going to mix the stuff around in there, mix the dirt and all that, and it's going to make it probably a little worse, but not too bad. So hopefully it's not a faulty lock, just at bad time with this, but hopefully it's not a faulty lock, and the graphite lube will work. It's basically a powder is what it is, and it works at a low friction rate to make the pieces move. I'm going to open this up. So make sure you shake it up a bit, get it moving around, puncture a hole in the top, and basically we're just going to go ahead and squeeze it into the ignition lock there. I'm going to need two hands for this, so, you know, obviously you just open that flap and squeeze in. I'm going to use my key and then put it in there. So there we go, I got the tube just fit right inside of the flap, the seal that's used to protect it. And I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze quite a bit of that. You can see the powder fly up. Right. Now for the magic moment to work the key in. I don't know how long this stuff takes, I haven't really used it much. Basically put a bit in there, and it definitely helped it a lot. As you can see, I worked it out for a few minutes. I paused the video and I was just kind of working its way in and out to get it distributed throughout the lock. But yeah, I don't have to use two hands to pry it out. The more it sits, if you need more, you know, add more. It'll help regardless over a little bit of time. But what I found, don't panic, is that my key wasn't turning right away. But after working it in and out a bit, it helps a bit more now. So definitely doesn't go just halfway in, it just comes right in and out now. So there we go. Hopefully it works for you. Hopefully if you're having this problem, you don't have to go replace your lock. This should work for household locks and everything like that. But again, the dry lubricant, because that's so you don't want the wet lubricant to mix around the dirt and all that. It works at a very low friction rate. Hey, one more thing. I was about to make the video, and make sure if you've been having trouble with your lock that your key is straight. I had to bend mine back a little. Even though my ignition, the actual turning wasn't stuck, it was still a little warped from when I was messing with the gas tank when it was stuck. So make sure that will help with the smoothness as well. Alright, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the little subscribe button and check out some of the other videos.